Hi friends, I am Natalia at Mom's Dish. We are making my ultimate garden salad. It is delicious. Fresh produce either from your farmer's market or your garden, whatever you have on hand, you're gonna love this recipe. Here's what I'm using for this salad. I have some leafy greens. You can get this at your farmer's stand, or if you're growing this, perfect, or I pick it up at Trader Joe's. Then for cucumber, I have my garden cucumbers right here, or you can use an English cucumber. The amounts, I'll list them all down below. We have some green onions, some dill. Dill is a must here. It just makes it so good. Like, don't skip on dill. You can get it at Whole Foods, or maybe you're growing it. Avocado, fresh, ripe avocado, and some tomatoes. I'm gonna start by chopping up my cucumbers. These are from my garden. I feel like I'm like this European person that grows everything. Like, my parents grow all of their produce, or grew all of their produce in Ukraine. And this just reminds me of home. So just chopping this up into like bite-sized pieces. And you guys, I made this salad so many times. Like, we literally have it on a weekly rotation because it is delicious. I'm gonna tell you what I use as a secret for dressing at the end. Okay, I love using a hollow bowl because I can kind of build things up on top. So I'm gonna scoop these cucumbers on top of the salad. Later, we'll toss it all together. One of these scoops is so useful. I think this is supposed to be for dough, but I mean, I use it for a lot of our recipes. You probably seen me use it before, but it scoops it up really easily. Now we're gonna move on to tomatoes. We're just gonna chop those up into similar bite-sized pieces. The way I chop up tomato, I cut it in half and then put it face down, and then I'm just gonna slice it up like this into bigger chunk slices. So we have texture and juices don't like fall right out. They still hold it on the inside. I probably should have gotten serrated knife for this. Let me get that. One of these serrated knives is like the best for tomatoes. It just cuts so much easier. It's a smooth, quick, and easy cut. We're gonna dump in those tomatoes on top of the salad. This salad ingredients are so forgiving. So if you want to use more of something that you actually love a little bit more than the cucumber or whatever, swap it out, add more of that. It's just really, really easy to adjust to your liking. Onto the avocado, you want to pick a slightly soft avocado. You want it to be hard. And oftentimes I look at this part right here. I don't even know what it's called and I don't want to butcher it. But if it's slightly brown, that means we have the perfect avocado. Let's see if I'm actually correct. I just cut through it. Okay, twist it. Perfection. Okay, the way I peel the avocado, I just cut it in half one more time, and then this is an easy way to peel it off. You can get a spoon and just scoop it out if you want to, but if you have a good ripe avocado, this step should be quite easy. And we're gonna chop it up into similar pieces as we did with the cucumber and tomato. Or slice it up. And then, for this part, never do this. So many people got injuries with this. They even call it avocado cut, I think, or something like that. Emergency rooms have a word for this. So don't do this. Oftentimes, I find myself doing it too. But you just cut through and twist it off, and you can easily remove this nut part. Easy peasy. Don't injure yourself in the kitchen. Not that I don't. I'm one of those sloppy cooks that oftentimes I'll burn myself or cut myself. But at least with avocado, I don't. For the avocado, I like to spread it, and because it does kind of stick, I just use my hands to spread it out. My hands are washed and clean, so we don't have to worry about that. So just like spreading it out evenly on top, that way it looks all perfect. Onto the herbs, I am using some green onions, and I usually chop off the white part because I prefer just the green part, and I just chop them up into smaller bite pieces. This is gonna be your preference. If you don't want those strong onion pieces, just make them the smallest possible or reduce the amount. But I feel like green onion is like a good flavor. It's not too strong. We're gonna dump this on top of the salad. Just spread it out. Because I am Ukrainian, we have to add dill. It's just kind of like cilantro in Mexican food. You have to have dill in every Ukrainian dish. It's hilarious. We use sour cream, mayo for dressing, and then dill is the herb that goes into literally everything. I'm just dicing this up. And if you are looking for dill, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, Whole Foods has a good batch of it for a really good price point. Just gonna sprinkle this on top of our salad. the smell here. You should smell it. You can make it and you can smell it. Onto the dressing for the salad, and this is what makes the salad so epic. What you need to use is sunflower oil. It makes the flavor so much better, and I don't even know, some people say that sunflower oil is not good for you, but this is when I'm willing to eat it, and this is like the key to the best salad ever. So typically I can just drizzle it on top, but here's one trick that I'm gonna show you. We add everything to the jar, we just shake it up and combine it all together. Another thing I'm adding is white vinegar, just a simple white vinegar. I think it's, let me see what's the percentage of acidity. Okay, this one is 5% acidity, so that's what I added to here. We have white vinegar, some salt, adding a pinch of salt, and some freshly ground black pepper. That's good, and then we're gonna dump in some sunflower oil, about a 1/4 cup, and we're just gonna close this lid, and we do a little bit of shaking. Shake everything up together, and now all the flavors are well combined. We're gonna just drizzle this all over our salad. And I just spread it out like evenly all over the top of this salad. And sometimes there's not enough sunflower oil, I add more. There's never enough of it. I'm expecting some comments in this recipe about the sunflower oil. Okay, now we're just gonna toss it all together and begin. And I think my cameraman may wanna be here for that. So let's just toss it up. Just making a mess. But the flavors are all nicely combined.
Too far. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Smells good. Verified.
Try it. You guys, I was just thinking right now how simple the salad is, and I was like, it's just too simple. Maybe it's too simple to share, but goodness, it's delicious. I just took first bite. You try it.
It does not look simple. It looks like
Really?
garden. Yes.
Okay, well that's
It
good.
smells like the garden.
I'm glad you're feeling this way, because I was like, this is such a simple recipe to share, but every time we have guests over, they always ask me for the recipe.
Sloppy. Okay.
I have to get a few cucumbers, tomatoes into a bite. The flavor.
It's amazing. I've been enjoying your garden the last month, and so I can taste that. The cucumbers, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of cucumbers.
And the creamy avocado adds a little bit of flavor. Dill adds a little bit of hint of flavor from like herby.
Man, yeah, that's crazy. That's good. Well, the avocado wasn't really the Slavic thing, right?
No, it wasn't. So like, and then like leafy greens also not really. So this was a combination of like American ingredients that I grew up eating here, and then also combination of childhood like flavors. So when you combine it all together, it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it really plays out softly. I like that soft avocado and the crunchy cucumber together. Played out very
You
softly.
guys, it's epic. You have to try it. If you try any of our video recipes like that we have on our YouTube channel, this is it. You need to try this one. And tell me in comments what you think.
Especially here in the summer.
Okay, see you next time.
I'm also not a fan of vegetable oil, but I love it here.
It's not vegetable oil.
Oh, wait,
Gosh,
it's
you missed the whole point.
not? The heck?
What oil did I use? Quiz.
Sunflower. Yo, what's the difference between sunflower oil and vegetable oil?
It's
Wait.
made from sunflowers.
There's a difference?
Yeah. It's made from sunflowers, dude.
So vegetable oil is not made from sunflowers? Oh. Okay. Wait. Sunflower oil is like a Slavic, Russian, Ukrainian, and
They have
vegetable
sunflower
is
oil
American?
here too.
Oh, crap.
They have it in Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. You did not listen during the video, did you?